his disposal to challenge defenses is pretty impressive.
Straight drop for Goff in a clean pocket. Finds Amon St. Brown. Tiptoes up the sideline, out of bounds near the 28-yard.
Well, this is a nice route, and again, a really nice throw by Jared Goff. There's a little bump. It doesn't reroute him. He gets into that soft area in between three defenders, and you can see the location of the throw by Jared Goff.
So Goff with protection over the middle. Amon St. Brown upended at the 40 with a flag down.
Down inside there, and it's right away on the release. Kind of leans outside a little bit. Nice play design because matchup's not working in that day, and you need to try something else.
Back to the air on first down to the sideline. It's Amon St. Brown out of bounds at midfield. This time the pass game works, and they...
Goff, quick pass, open. Spinning for a first down is St. Brown.
Reads this and the space that is created off the blitz. When you blitz, you leave wide open holes to exploit in the passing game, and Goff just on time precision. He sees the blitzers just
on a 3rd and goal, Goff is looking, throwing, catch made into the end zone, and that's a Lions touchdown to Amon St. Brown. On a 3rd down play.
Clear everything out here this way, and then they're going to run this little China route. Fake the outside stick, come back in toward your quarterback after they've cleared it all. And look at Jared Goff, just perfect precision right there between the 1 and the 4.
St. Brown, you said he was strong. He should be. His dad was Mr. Universe and Mr. World. But a strong catch, and the Lions have crawled out in front. Snap. Goff, time, and right on target. Amon St. Brown for the first down at the 46-yard line. Precision.
You're playing 12. I mean, you're sitting at 12 yards, and I don't understand, but the underneath coverage jumps up and allows that beautiful strike to Jared Goff. The underneath coverage is jumping on the underneath routes. Doesn't make sense. Beautiful job, execution by QB and receiver.
2-minute warning. Big lead. 49ers are up 7 on the Rams. Cardinals trailing here. As Goff hits it. Who flips it to Jahmyr Gibbs. And Gibbs is in the end zone for a Lions touchdown. How do you like that one?
How about that? She's just going to come in here, going to clear a little bit, and then Gibbs is going to come from the middle of the line of scrimmage. So here's the under route. Just flip it over to Gibbs, who's running across the formation, and this is just beautifully executed. There you see he released out of the B gap on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage, and whoop, B gap being between the center and the tower, the guard and the tackle, and that is just, I mean, you want to talk about a beautifully
Play action again. Great protection. Pass caught. First down, St. Brown. 18 yards from Jared Goff.
Off of that, with those 2 routes, and runs the dig route, creates a little separation. Heck of a ball game.
Outgained him. In yardage. Wide open. What a catch. It's a touchdown, I believe. I haven't seen the signal yet. It looked good. The catch, the toe taps, and that's a touchdown.
That's a tutty.
It's a tutty, but both officials, I don't know, maybe it's on the replay, but I didn't see either guy make the call.
No, nor did I. I don't know what they're waiting on.
And Amon St. Brown. Boy, has he been good for the Lions.
They've been good again tonight. Seattle's got to make a stop.
Amon St. Brown's going to throw it back to Goff.
It's a well-designed play. The action in the backfield gets everybody flowing. Trevis Gibson, number 50, he kind of sees it.
Possible. Fake to Gibbs. Some pressure on Goff, but he's got a man wide open. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. First down, spins around, and down to the 32. It's almost too easy for the Lions right now.
Pass, and then here's St. Brown across. There's no one even on him. I love that coaching from Aaron Glenn.
Here's Goff going for the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown, touchdown.
St. Brown one-on-one. Just easy pitch and catch. A little fade, comeback right at the front pylon. Gets his feet down again.
From the 17 for Detroit. A fake to Montgomery, who stays in the block. Goff is able to find Amon-Ra St. Brown for the grab, and a key component to this offense. St. Brown able to maneuver the first down and inside the 35-yard line. So St. Brown getting involved, he picks up a dozen.
Really nice job here. Metellus adds late. Montgomery's supposed to come pick him up. He gets a late jump. Goff just sees it and just gets the ball out of his hand. Just understands where his short outlets are. Amon-Ra scrimmage, they're showing cover 0. Now it's just a question who drops and who comes.
They bring 6, they drop 1. Launching Goff over the top for St. Brown. And Detroit, after trailing by 10, has taken the lead. The pressure and blitz.
Smith, so now he becomes the extra blocker. It's just the time that Goff needs to beat this cover 0, and that's
on a couple of big plays. The Gibbs 45-yard run and the St. Brown reception from 34. Cheer from this Viking fan base. Off the play action. Goff down the middle. St. Brown is there into Viking territory. A big gainer on 3rd and short. Picks up 16.
Well, and then just a little dig right in front of Harrison Smith. Watch this route. Amon-Ra St. Brown sells like he's running the corner. That ball is in the air, position to win the game at the end.
Vikings still have 3 timeouts. Goff's going to throw it. The aggressive Dan Campbell philosophy ends on this play with a catch by St. Brown.
And since he's come in the league, Amon-Ra St. Brown, all he does is make critical plays at big moments. You know you're going to get hit. You know the second that ball hits your hands, you're going to take a shot in the back, and able to secure that catch through the contact, through the ground, and now they're in play. Remember earlier in the...
That's right in motion. Play action to the end zone. All alone, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the loneliest man in Detroit at the back of the end zone, gets his first touchdown of the day.
I don't think Amon-Ra is going to be there to block the defensive end, so you might want to keep an eye on him and sneaking out.
The touchdown for Amon-Ra St. Brown, and appropriate near Halloween. A little thriller dance. This has been a thriller so far. 28-14 Lions by 2 scores.
Formation.
They are. Goff looking for him. Throwing for him. It is caught, and he's in. Oh! Touchdown.
That is the way to answer. Wait till you see this route. Motions across. He knows he's got one-on-one on Mixon. He goes out. No, he goes in. No, and he fakes, and he goes back. Mixon never gets a chance to get his head around.
Didn't matter. Goff said he's covered. No, he's not. Going to give my guy a chance to make a play, and St. Brown did just that. And the Lions jump in front. Missing a 46-yard field goal, so now the Lions will take over, and Goff off play action. Throws one in there to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Beauty of a throw from Goff, and St. Brown gets it on.
Great execution. There's St. Brown in the slot where he does more damage than just about anybody in the league. Laporta blows kind of through the middle of that defense with Walker, and it leaves a huge open void in that zone.
Really personified in those 2 guys.
First and goal from the 9. St. Brown on the edge. Got blockers. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Lions, right.
Helping of David Montgomery and Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Detroit Lions officially awake, active, and in this football game.
And who's out blocking there, Chris? Penei Sewell again.
One of the best athletes in at least.
And the Lions celebrate the score.
Back, 2nd down and 10. Play action. Amon-Ra St. Brown again. On the screws.
Well, the hard play fake draws the linebackers up. Amon-Ra St. Brown releases to the inside, so off the play fake to that side, it looks like it's a crossing route going away, and then he puts his foot in the ground and gets separation to the boundary. Tackle.
And Goff against the blitz, one of the best in the NFL. Here he is, 3rd and 7, crumbling pocket. It's St. Brown for 6. Pass.
And the 8th game in a row with a touchdown reception for this Lions offense. The production in the run game, they've had great success with the play action pass.
For 54, Goff right on the numbers, 205 yards and a touchdown pass. Look at Mitch Morris with that eye injury, 3rd and 4, downfield, and again it's same. 1st and goal. Goff to the air, caught for the touchdown.
Well, excellent placement of this ball. So you see Darby tries to get out there and swat it away, and this ball is put to the boundary, the only spot that you can put it for the touchdown.
5 out of 5 for 50 yards on this drive. 3 catches, 35 yards for Amon-Ra St. Brown. 1st down, Lions. Goff takes the snap, looks, throws. That is Amon-Ra, makes the catch. I see you, 14. So they get to the red catch. Goff with the delivery that time. Gain of 20 on the play.
And look at Jared Goff, just perfect precision right there between the one and
the snap. Jared back, looking, delivering, caught. Amon-Ra, end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions. Goff with a dart, and the Lions are back on top.
What a throw. That was tight man coverage. Nice job by Amon-Ra, knowing where he's at on the field, too, and getting that ball across the end zone.
It is 13-7. They lead it. 12:27 to go here in the first half, and they have the lead back. He's back. 4-man rush. Goff sets, throws, got Amon-Ra. Flips it on the hook and lands. Detroit Lions. Oh, baby, how beautiful is that? Goff to Amon-Ra. Flips it back to 26.
3, 2, snap. Goff, time. And right on target at the 46-yard line.
From their own 36. Goff fakes the give, sets the pocket, a lot of time. Now he throws deep middle, it is caught. Across the 50 and down to the Seattle 47-yard line. Amon-Ra St. Brown with another grab. That way. Moving forward, Detroit Lions. They're an extra point away from doubling up their lead as that defense game leans in. There's the snap. Jared on the end around, gives it to Amon-Ra. He's going to throw it to Jared inside the 5 to the end zone. Jared Goff, oh, baby, on the receiving end of a pass from Amon-Ra St. Brown. That is
Amon-Ra St. Brown put that one on the money. That was a beautiful throw. It's his
snap back and looking to throw. Jared looks, throws, end zone, got a man wide open. Did he get both feet down? Give me that signal, boys. Did he get both feet down? Still nothing yet. I guess it's a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with some beautiful footwork along the sideline to get it into the end zone for the touchdown. So here we go. Lions now 1st and goal from the 4. Takes the snap. Jared back, looking, lofting right side. Amon-Ra St. Brown, touchdown Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown turned around, that ball was on him. That thing was on him in a blink.
St. Brown able to maneuver the 1st down and inside the 35-yard line. So St. Brown getting involved. They bring 6, they drop 1. Launching Goff over the top for St. Brown. And Detroit, after trailing by 10, has taken the lead.
That is terrific protection up front. He found Amon-Ra streaking up the field. 14 to the house, and the Lions have got the lead.
Man, Penei Sewell coming out the line, slid to the left. Penei Sewell came down and made the key block to keep that pressure off Jared Goff, just to give him enough time to get it downfield. Nice job of
36, Goff to throw. Looking, throwing. It is caught. Amon-Ra down at the 22-yard line. Clock at 1.
And signal or no, that is a beautiful catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown.
9. They do get the first down.
Right in motion, play action to the end zone, all alone. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the loneliest man in Detroit.
They are. Goff looking for him, throwing for him. It is caught.
That is the way to answer.
Man, did you see the hesitation from Jared right before he threw the ball to make sure Amon-Ra could come open? Just a beautiful job, beautiful design, beautiful execution.
That throw. Great execution. There's St. Brown in the slot where he does more damage than just about anybody in the league. And if you're on that Lions sideline, they're
Middle of the field to say job well done. Tonight, we're open. We're looking at the sky.
56. First and goal from the 9. St. Brown on the edge, got blockers. Amon-Ra.
Can you say number 50? He has been so impressive in space today, Lo, getting out
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah. You know who's back up in this motherfucker. So blaze the wind.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown from 27 yards out. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown from 27 yards out.
Pass complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown for the touchdown.